Hi guys, it is time for another Ace Tanker. Now, I do apologize if I make some mistakes or if I sound weird, but I am as sick as a dog, and while I hope to do a couple of hours of streaming today, I am just not well enough for it, so I decided to record a few videos instead. So if I make a few mistakes or if I suddenly sneeze without getting to the mute button quickly enough, you'll understand why. But we are here on Mines. It is the turn of the H35. As I've explained in previous videos, I had a spare French crew left over from the AMX-40 Ace Tanker challenge. And I have been going back to get Ace Tankers using that crew in the lower tier French tanks that I have missed. But that really doesn't matter in this game. This game is a weird one because I would have recorded and posted this game regardless of whether or not it was an Ace Tanker, because this game contains so much fail. Not on my part, but on my team's part. And yeah, I even towards the end of the video I type in chat that this is going on YouTube, and that was before I even knew it was an Ace Tanker. So regardless of whether or not it was an Ace Tanker or not, this would have been up on the channel. But we'll leave that for when it happens. So H35 on Mines, let's go. So H35 is basically the earlier version of the PZ-38H, the Tier 2 German premium tank that is quite rare. But I pointed that out in a recent Is It Worth It video for the PZ-38. But the H-35 is basically an earlier version of the same tank, except it's a lot slower. And its gun isn't as good. And its signal range isn't as good. And its view range isn't as good. Basically it's not as good, but it's the same tank, just an earlier version of it. So, nice shot in the T-18 as he sneaked up the hill, but both enemy T-18s have gone up the hill. So I'm going to keep advancing. So it seems I'm the only tank advancing. The rest of my guys have gone island, or a camping spawn. So I'm angled, but the M2 Light manages to put one in. And then the Chini manages to do some damage firing HE, so that was quite clever of him, otherwise he would not have penned me. So I take up a decent angle, put another one into the M2 Light. Now, like the PZ-38H, the H-35's major weak spot is the driver's hatch on front, or in front. So I'm just going to sit here, slightly angled, and wait for the enemy to come to me. So T-18 around the corner. I decide to load up some premium rounds, because I reckon I can shoot him without him able to get shots back. And there we go. So slightly angled AT-1 bounces. I go back to normal rounds, but AT-1 is dead. M2 Light flanks us. So I reverse, get one shot in, and then he runs away. So meanwhile, more tanks in front. So another shot, and unfortunately bounced my kill shot in the Chini. So AT-1 around the corner, which means I can't really advance. And Light 6C, which I'm not too worried about, in front. It's the M2 Light on the hill flanking me. That's my main worry. So can't get my gun down. And again, bounce another kill shot, even though I was penning his turret earlier. The 2-pounder pokes. I get 2 shots into him. But again, this AT-1 is preventing me from advancing, and he's not as silly as the T-18. He pulled back, so I would not be able to poke him like I did the T-18, but fortunately RT manages a kill shot. So, oh, then I hear an M2 Light tracking himself, but I'm about to be flanked, so I set up an ambush. And there we go. Finish the M2 light, the others come out. And I've got gun depression problems and I've been tracked. So I don't want to use my repair kit. And these two tanks aren't that threatening. So I let it repair. And I'm going to roll forward. Finish off the Chinee. So time to finish off this light 6C. There we go. So, it's looking good for us. I'm on 5 kills, and only 3 enemy tanks left. So there's a Cruiser 3, one of the best players on the enemy team. So, we've got Lord Locklear and his Cruiser 3, very experienced player. And then we've got the Leica Tractor with another very experienced player in it. Oh, and I'm about to be flanked by a T1. So, he manages to pen me. But I'm angling. I'm just putting shot after shot into him. And there we go. So kill him before the reload. Only 2 tanks left. So, I go down to deal with this cruiser, because even though we've got a bunch of tanks camping spawn, no one seems to be able to kill this cruiser, even though he's got 27 health. So the RNG gods are about to curse me. I'm on 6 kills. So I'm waiting for the cruiser either to pull too far up or too far back. So I reckon he's going to reverse. Oh, missed my shot. So I'll pull forward, but oh, he spotted me. So first shot misses, second shot goes in, kill shot bounces, and yeah, we kill each other. So 7 kills, and we managed to kill each other. So I'm out of the game. So it is 4 Tier 2 tanks versus 1 Tier 1 tank. I'm thinking this is a win. And yes, my team finally grow a pair and start to advance now that there is only 1 Tier 1 tank left. So, where is he? There he is, and he's only got 21 health, so he may be a good player, but he's in a Tier 1 tank. He's only got 21 health. We've got 4 tanks. But yeah, our Light 6C decides to poke and dies. So what about the rest of my team? Well, I've paused it there again. Our AT1, I assume, is sitting in cap, waiting for the Leica Tractor to advance. The Cruiser 1, I am expecting him to move over towards the Leica Tractor. And the T18, who is a very experienced player. Super hardy, you've got 12,000 games. Okay, your efficiency may not be very good and your win rate sucks, but you're a very, very experienced player. I was expecting the T18 to flank the Leica Tractor. But, yeah, let's see what happens. And this is where this game is going to end up on YouTube regardless of whether or not it's an Ace Tanker. So, Leica Tractor's behind this rock. My team knows where he is, but our T18 keeps advancing, and our Cruiser 1 keeps advancing, and the AT1 I thought was camping base is, stuck. Okay. But our brave 12,000k T18 is scared of a Leica Tractor on 20 hit points and is going for the cap. So, Leica Tractor's been spotted. Cruiser, he's in the open. But instead of stopping to shoot and getting the kill, the Cruiser just keeps driving and fires on the move. And ends up losing most of his health. Okay, in the meantime, our AT1 has got himself unstuck, and our T18, the experienced player, is about to kill the LOL Tractor. He's going to ram him to death. No, he's not. You bloody, bloody idiot. So, surely our Cruiser 1 is now going to flank the LOL Tractor. So our Cruiser 1 moves up, misses his shot. All he has to do is sit there and wait. But no, he decides he's going to cross in the open again. Now he's not even looking at the Leica tractor. What the hell's our Cruiser 1 doing? Our AT1 is mainly out of the game. So our Cruiser 1 knows the Leica tractor's behind him. And he's not even, yeah. He's not even looking that way. His turret is, moving from side to side, but our Cruiser 1 thinks that capping is the best bloody idea. So, not even looking at where the enemy tank was last spotted, he gets shot again. He turns, gives the weak side of his armor, and dies. Yeah. So in chat I'm saying this has to go on YouTube. Never seen so much fail. Well, I've seen so much fail before, but not recently. So meanwhile, our AT1 decides to advance, so let's just speed it up here. Now, he's a new player, so I'm going to give him a little bit of leeway. The 12,000 T18 guy, what was his name again? Super Hardy. Yeah, you suck, dude. You had this game won, but you suck. So, I'm not going to blame the AT1 too much here, because he is a new player. So the AT1 basically spends all his time driving around, moving his gun from left to right, and then decides he's going to go for the enemy cap. Now, if he drove straight towards the enemy cap, this would have been a win, but no, he doesn't. He spends all his time driving around, so I'm thinking, okay, he's going to go towards cap, but then he stops for absolutely no reason. I'm on ×2, it's even more painful on ×1. No, he decides not to drive towards the enemy cap. I don't know where the hell he's going now. And we're being capped. So he takes his time, he turns around. And if he'd just gone towards cap and started capping, we would have won or it was a draw. But in the end, nope, he left it too late. I don't blame him too much, he's a noob, and also the fact that his tank is not very fast. But there we go, that's the end of the game. The enemy Leica tractor wins 4v1, even though he only had 20 hit points and he was a tier 1 versus 3 tier 4s. Game of absolute fail. So we'll speed it up, and that's pretty much it for the game. So in comments I'm saying yes, definitely going on YouTube. Well done, guys. And there we go. So there we have it, guys. A master tanker on a defeat in the H35. Picked up Ace Tanker, picked up Cool Headed, and picked up Top Gun. We finished top on XP. It was actually quite a nice XP total. 924 XP, 7 kills, and 693 damage. And, wow, my team sucked. 36 shots fired, 33 were hits, 29 penetrations, which was quite nice for this gun. This gun is not very, very good, but it performed okay, and it means that I can now sell the H35 and move on to the next French tank. I have not ace tankered yet, and I've absolutely no idea which one that is. I'm going to have to find out. We received 53 hits with 45 non-penetrations, so this tank can be an absolute beast when it needs to be. We received 899 potential damage. We even managed to do 272 spotting damage. We detected 2, damaged 9, destroyed 7, and we ended up making a profit of 15,000 credits. We finished up with 1386 XP with a premium account. It was not my first game of the day, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.